Hi everyone, I'm News 2 meteorologist Marcus Bagwell, and it is Wednesday. Yeah, it's a soggy Wednesday, but it is no doubt Wednesday. It is time for News 2 Gives Back. This is brought to you by Trevecca Nazarene University in partnership with the Nashville Predators. And today we are in Williamson County, in one of the towns that I remember coming to a lot as a kid, but it is such a booming town in Williamson County, and this is the city of Nolensville. We're excited to let you know about Nolensville receiving their first full-time EMS unit ready to go, ambulance service here for the city of Nolensville. Sometimes when you've called 911 from Nolensville, your ambulance may have come from a couple of different other spots inside of Williamson County. Well, now you have a dedicated ambulance service right here at the Nolensville Fire Station. I've got two folks I want to introduce you to. David Windrow, he is the fire chief here for Nolensville, and then here on my right-hand side is EMS District Chief Joel Reynolds, and he represents Williamson Health and with the ambulance service. So we're going to talk to both of them. I want to first start with you, Chief Reynolds. Tell us a little bit more about this new ambulance that you all brought here to Nolensville.
Sure. Thank you for being here. Came out here at the end of January. This has been a need for our county for quite some time, and saw the opportunity. Of course, Nolensville Fire made it possible for us as well, and within the first 30 minutes of going live, we had a call out here. So we knew we had a need, and it showed itself right away.
Okay, that is great. So this is a great service to be able to provide for the folks of Nolensville. And Chief Windrow, this is something that has been needed for your area for a long time, and it's not the same Nolensville that I remember it from the 90s, early 2000s. It's really grown a whole lot here.
Yeah, we needed the ambulance, and they had it in their long-term plans, but when we converted to a combination department in July of 2021, one of the things the commissioners asked me to do was try to speed up the placement of an ambulance here in town. So, keep asking the hospital when, and it's happened. We probably run about 700 medical calls a year, so the need is here, and every time they put an ambulance in service, reduces the response time for everybody. Like you said before, they used to come from, they would come from either Triune or Brentwood or beyond, even as far away as the hospital. So if you're the cardiac patient and you need defibrillation in 4.5 minutes, you want that unit on the scene as fast as possible. To make a difference for the residents.
Right, absolutely. I apologize for cutting you off there, and I want to come back to that in just a moment, but I want to piggyback around to you, Chief Reynolds. The amount of time that is needed for resuscitation when somebody's heart is not beating and whatnot, those timing is very important, and you all can get to a spot here in Nolensville fairly fast, assuming that you're not on another call.
And if they are on another call, there's always another truck close, like it used to be in the past, but now the response time has been cut way down because of our location here in Nolensville.
Okay, and a lot of units, not just serving just Nolensville, but all across the county. You all have a lot that represent Williamson Health and represent you all's organization. Tell us more about those that cover the rest of the county.
We have 18 ambulances in service that cover the entire county. We provide all the 911 service for this county, and of the 18, 16 of those are 24-hour trucks, and then we have two 12-hour trucks that are in service. Three 12-hour trucks that are in service. So we're pretty well covered now in the county, and there's more to come, but we feel pretty good about our coverage currently.
Sure, that's great. And with other booming areas like Nolensville, but also you have Brentwood, you have Franklin, Fairview as well, some of our other smaller cities here inside of Nolensville. This county is growing a lot, and there's a lot of new things that are building here in this area.
Sure. Yes, response time is huge in our business, so I think our response time now averages about 7.5 minutes to anywhere that we're going in the county, so that's great. It can only get better, but it's certainly improved over the years.
Okay, awesome. Chief Windrow, I want to come back to you and talk a little bit more about Nolensville. Tell us what you've seen as far as growth here over the last several years. I mean, it's a really big area, but it still feels like a small town. As I drove down Nolensville Road into here, it still feels like a small town.
And that's the goal, is to as we grow, maintain that feeling with the high school and the kids that all play together. But the population is just taking off. We're probably approaching 16,000. We'll do a special census soon. Our call volume would tell you, in 2020 we had about 800 calls, and this past year we had about 1,300. So just the growth from the surrounding communities, Smyrna, Almaville, Triune, College Grove, and Nolensville proper. There's a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, large businesses coming, large subdivisions, so it's only going to continue to benefit the residents to add services like this in any capacity that we can.
Okay. And is there anything that your residents here of Nolensville need to know when they call 911? I know that they will go to the 911 call center for the entire county, but is there any information that is pertinent to you all when they do call, as far as is anything that would be important for them to get to you?
Well, there's the first important thing. Because there was a volunteer department here for 40 years, we still have people dialing the regular phone number.
Okay.
They'll call the fire station. There may not be somebody here. Dial 911 would be my first, admin, to get them to do. And then know the address, know any previous medical history, previous calls, and some of that information is in the database and when they call 911. But again, call 911. And call if you need to. That's what we're here for. You may not go to the hospital, you may not have a fire in your house, but that's what we're trained to check, and you have us here for that purpose.
Sure. And tell us one more thing about your fire department staff here too. Since it's no longer volunteer based, what do your crews run?
Well, we're a combination still, and we have 17 career, about 20 part time to supplement the career that are in training or vacation day or sick, and then about 20 volunteers as well. So in fact, Tuesday nights are training nights still for the volunteers. So we're a true combination department, because we need those for bigger calls. We need those numbers. The houses are getting bigger. It takes more people to accomplish all the tasks. So we're still welcoming volunteers if they want to come in.
All right, great. That's very good. Well, thank you both so much. We're so excited for you all. Congratulations on the new ambulance service, and congratulations on having an ambulance here in house too. That is great. Great spot here in Nolensville, of course, Williamson County, one of the a very great area, and they have the medical services to provide your needs, of course, along with fire and police services, along with the sheriff deputies as well. This is News 2 Gives Back, brought to you by Trevecca Nazarene University in partnership with the Nashville Predators, and we're so excited to be able to provide lunch today to your crews, and we want to say thank you to you all too. You all do such a great work. I know it's a lot of work that you all put in, but when seconds matter, these folks are here for you all. We hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday, and I'm News 2 meteorologist Marcus Bagwell.